Hello, dear viewer. Well, World Cup is inching ever so closer. Only a few more days left. And since we still have 4 more groups to go, let's tackle another one today. Today we're going to talk about Group E, the so-called Group of Life. Why Group of Life? Because frankly, any one of these 4 teams can qualify to the knockout stages. This group is unpredictable in every way that Group D wasn't. So you got France, an ex-champion who has a mixed history at World Cup. They tend to do either really well or they absolutely stink it up, which I guess in a broader sense you could say that about any team, but France is special. They embody unpredictability in that, unlike consistent teams like, say, Germany, whom everyone always expects to do well, France doesn't quite inspire that kind of confidence. And how could anyone with half the team abandoning because they hate their coach? Yeah, a lot of players left the coach hanging in 2010 in protest over his decision-making. And France predictably got eliminated in group stage. In 2002, they were eliminated in group stage also, after struggling with Senegal, a first-time African nation who pretty much was just playing for national honor and virtually nothing else. Still, France did manage to win the whole tournament once, at home, against what many believe to be a drugged-up Brazil, although to be fair, France kinda does have a habit of making Brazil its bitch at World Cup, so they have that. You also have Ecuador, Honduras, Switzerland, all of which might as well be the same team. All underdogs, all seen as lesser teams by their continental peers, all expected to not win this tournament, all pretty much here just to prove all the pundits wrong, myself included. I'm with the majority on this one. None of these 3 scrub teams is going to win it. Just making it to quarterfinals would take a Herculean effort on their part and would be considered a national achievement for all 3 of these. There really is little to say here. France pretty much is expected to top this group. The other qualified team is kind of a toss-up. There is no rivalry to speak of between these teams. France is the only team in this group with any real history at World Cup. That's kind of all there is. My prediction is pretty straightforward. France to steamroll this group, Ecuador to clinch second. The main factor in deciding between the Swiss and Ecuador for second place is that nasty game that Switzerland has to end their campaign with in Manaus. Probably completely wiped out, whereas Ecuador gets to keep it all on the east coast of Brazil, and they're also kind of used to the weather conditions in South America. So yeah, this one was kind of short, but that's only because there's really not much to go on here. You got 1 big team, 3 tiny ones. Anything can happen. Make sure to laugh at France if they fail to make it out of the group, though. Till next time, dear viewer.